From strange hands emerging under a baby's bed, to a tall, thin and faceless figure dressed in a black suit, known as Slenderman, here are some of the most troubling happenings recorded on film. This video features a disturbing recording captured by a camera installed in the room of a young Brazilian woman. She had already heard strange noises coming from the closet in previous nights, but her father dismissed her concerns as a product of her imagination. To ease her fears, her father installed a camera in her bedroom, never imagining that he would end up being extremely worried when he saw with his own eyes what his daughter had experienced. The video shows a completely anomalous situation, as both a loud noise and a ball falling from the closet suggest the presence of something inhabiting the room. The young woman, facing her fears, gets up to check but finds nothing. However, while analyzing the scene, flashes are seen projecting onto the floor just before she turns on the lights, as if they came from the closet. Could the lights be related to the happenings in this home? What could this young woman have been exposed to while sleeping in this room? Share your opinions in the comment box. Instances like this can easily renew one's fear of leaving their toddler to sleep in a cot, or at the very least, they may consider staying vigilant. A young couple was left alarmed when they witnessed strange fingers protruding through the bars of their baby's cot, pushing up the sheets or emerging from under the bed. The dismembered hands were captured from various angles on different nights. The anomalous activity came to a halt after the parents removed the cot, but resumed when they allowed their baby to sleep in it again. This time, 3 hands were recorded emerging from under the bed and vanishing suddenly when the father woke up. Are you already sensing a feeling of dread inching its way in? Get ready for a thrilling adventure, as we're only beginning to embark. Prepare to face your worst nightmare, a tall, thin, and faceless figure dressed in a black suit. The infamous Slenderman was captured on a dashcam while a driver was traversing through the fields. The appearance of this terrifying figure in the middle of the road caused the driver to become disoriented and veer the car in the opposite direction. As the driver looked into the side mirror, they could see the Slenderman stepping toward the car in an eerie manner, prompting them to panic. Suddenly, the video abruptly ends, leaving us to wonder if the driver managed to escape or if they became the next victim of Slenderman. The truth remains unknown. This is truly terrifying. A dashcam recorded an apparition that appeared out of nowhere in the middle of a highway. The figure appeared to be a normal man dressed in a white shirt and blue pants, but then vanished as the car passed by. This eerie encounter has been shared widely by other drivers who have traveled on this mysterious highway in Thailand's province. They report that the same spooky man frequently appears and disappears, leaving a glimmer in his wake. It is likely that you have heard about the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow. However, in South Africa, there is a similar haunting. A headless waiter who was captured on a security camera seems to be in a rush while carrying a pizza for one of the guests. Just imagine opening your door and encountering this strange sight. Personally, I would prefer to go to bed hungry. This scary video captured a ghost girl on camera. The person recording the video was documenting an entity that had been haunting his home, and during this process, several mysterious events occurred. The semi-transparent figure can be seen crossing the street and entering the same doorway that the man does later on. Certain features of the ghost, such as her hair in a ponytail, can be clearly discerned. It's unclear where this lost child is headed, but I assume that she has some message to convey to the residents of the house, possibly a warning. The scene captured in this footage resembles a scene from a horror movie. While filming her ride, the adventurer unintentionally recorded a ghost figure in the background. She had not noticed anyone there at the time. The black and white tone of the video, along with the misty surroundings, intensifies the ominous feeling. However, the figure is unquestionable. If it is not a ghost, then what could it be? It is unlikely for someone to be lurking around in the middle of nowhere in such foggy conditions. Therefore, my deduction leads me to believe that it is indeed a ghost. Stay tuned for the final pair of videos that will evoke strong emotions within you. If you're taking a stroll through the forest, I wouldn't recommend entering any old abandoned house. There might be something evil residing inside. Unfortunately, when this man went inside, he discovered it for himself. He caught a glimpse of the resident of the house before he ran away. Although it looks like a man, the face seems too emotionless. I think he might be wearing a mask. But why would someone wear a mask in their own home? What do you think is happening here? The YouTuber who posted this video claims to have seen something crossing the road, but what happened next? After the bright lights of the truck pass, you can see a faint figure crossing the road. Once it reaches the other side, a ball of light appears where the figure was and disappears shortly after. The YouTuber captured this live during the Hurricane Laura. Some viewers have suggested that it could be a glitch, while others think the figure was using a flashlight and descending down the hill. Additionally, some people have noticed an unidentified flying object in the sky around the same time. Do these two events have any connection? There may be something strange happening here, and some viewers speculate that it could be an extraterrestrial being beaming down to Earth.